Hey, what is up? I'm Zaf, and welcome to the live stream. As of now, there are 0 people, but yeah, let's go. Today we're going to be testing out. I've already tested out, but we're going to be playing with my plus 15 Christina. And yeah, as always, if you do have a formation that you want me to try out, leave them in the comments below. Welcome to the live stream. As of now, there are 0 people, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do some arena battles, and if you're from the future, hi, and yeah, let's go. How loud is it? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. Wolf, go. Mm. Checking the sound. It's good. At least it's not lagging as much now. It's not as laggy as before. Oh, really? Oh, it's the last day of arena today. It's a dead. That's dead. What the f... Was that That's... Boink. Oh, I forgot. Oh no, the game's gonna lag a bit, for a bit. It's gonna lag. Just wait for a bit. Oh, that's a Celia. Damn, the download speed is so slow right now. Oh, damn, the browser's loading so slow. Like super slow. Why'd it stop? Oh wait. Boing. Hey. Hey there. There's people. I didn't see the chat. If is this one of the better gacha games out there? I would say it's one of the unique gacha games. Like, it's one of the unique gacha games that you can play. Like, let's say for example, the most unique gacha games that I have found for myself personally is this one, Brown Dust and Crusader's Quest. It's not like the same as everything else that goes with the formula of Summoner's War. It's different, but the thing about Brown Dust is that the rates is very low. The rate is, I'll be right back. Rate is very low. It's like, I think 1% or 2% chance for a 5-star, and the legendary pulls is very, very low. It's below 1%. I think it's 0.2%, 0.4. It's below 1%, so it's very... If you want to play Brown Dust, you have to be very patient with the RNG, because, well, that's just the way it's designed. It's also very meta heavy, because it's very centered on PvP, so you really have to be in the meta, or you're not gonna enjoy the game if you're not going to go with the meta. Yeah, I do like Brown Dust though, because it's very It's very chill. But the thing about currently though is that they are giving out a lot of free stuff, so people can catch up easily. But I don't know how fast you can catch up because I didn't start a new account, but they do give out a lot of free stuff now compared to when we started the game like 6-7 months earlier. It was very hard to get resources because yeah, we didn't get the free stuff that people get now. The thing about this game though is that you have to, if you're going to play on the global server, you have to observe the meta on, who was that? Oh, you have to observe the meta on the Korean server because there's so much planning in this game. This game is all about planning, all about managing your resources and not messing up, because if you mess up, you are going to have a really hard time. That's one of the drawbacks of this game, is that if you mess up, it's going to be really painful and you will really feel your mistake. I don't know about that. I think they already increased the rates, like back in November. I think in November, I think they increased the rates for 5-star, but it's still really still not. Even I myself, I have been playing this game for quite a while now, and the RNG still pisses me off. Unfortunately, I mean, like, fortunately, I'm in this stage in the game where I have the mercenaries that are meta, but I really just don't know how it feels to be a new player in the game. It is good though because it's very chill. It's like an idle game, but it's a strategic idle game. What the fuck? What the heck is going on? Oh no. I have a love and hate relationship for RNG, because while I do find it really annoying when I don't get lucky, it's also very satisfying when you actually get lucky. Like, I've been playing gacha games for years now, and yeah, you should go try it out for yourself. I can't really explain it to you. You have to play it for yourself, and you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then it's just not your cup of tea. That's just the way it is. Dolby. That was a very bad matchup. It's like the only a mid lane Taylor. Really? Orally? Ah, my Christina is dead. Ah, I still win. Oh no, I don't win. Yeah, the Taylor. It's like the only weakness in my formation right now. A mid lane Taylor, and I really had to match up with a mid lane Taylor. I mean, the reason why I'm very confident with this formation is that there aren't really a lot of Taylors in Arena. So that's why I'm very confident. But this was a very bad matchup. But I still won. I still won. You talk. I really wish I could use my glacia. I really want to use glacia, but unfortunately, she needs plus 15 to be usable. So, no. I only have like 500 diamonds right now. I can't even if I wanted to. Well, channel 1 is very quiet right now. The world is very quiet right now. Also, I'm using Lecliss now. I'm using Lecliss again, which is very nice. I really like using Lecliss because Lecliss is is what my name is from. Oh no, the CHRISTINA. Oh no. Ah. Catherine is very stressful. I've always been stressed by Catherine, and she still stresses me out so much. Just don't like Catherine. Another Catherine. Oh wow, that was good. That Benzina taunt was good. Nice. Boink. Dalvi is still staying strong. Like 3 months later, she's still very good. Gran reflects debuff, so she is immune to, I think, every single debuff. I don't know if it includes prohibition, but she does reflect the debuff, so she's not immune, but she doesn't get hit by DOT because she reflects the DOT. She reflects every debuff. So I guess she is immune. She doesn't have the immunity, but she has the debuff reflect, which makes it that she doesn't get inflicted with debuff. I guess we can say that she is immune. I want to plus 10 my ass mode so bad. If I were rich, I would have gotten a Gran. I would use Gran if I were rich. Because Gran is also really good. She's very tanky. She's good for Nardas. She is good for ass mode. Oh, that died right away. I really wonder when the Octos are going to get plus 15. I'm very interested in what they're going to do with Levia, because Levia at the moment is still strong. She can one-shot everything except Lucius. So I wonder what they're going to do with Levia, because I'm very positive that she cannot have what Nardas has, which is the I don't know I forgot what it's called, memory thing, because that would be too overpowered. Game's lagging. Internet is lagging right now. Like, the download speed is very slow, but the upload is fine. Let's go 5 more, and then we're going to go to Novus Arena. Also, my win rate has gotten better ever since I started using Lecliss again. I did plus 10 her because Lecliss is a very important character for me. She is my name, so I want to keep using her. What? Alpha Grand when I get my last surprise gift. Already prepare 6 Legends Global for her. But what legendary do you currently have right now, though? Like, what do you have right now? I mean, she is good. Like, she's already good at plus 3. But what legendary do you have right now? I'm guessing you have Nardas plus 9 or Angelica. Ouch. I mean, if you do have Nardas, like, Gran is a really good pick. Plus 3 Gran is already good. Plus 15? Plus 9? See, plus 9 is already very strong. Cowley is phased out. Ah, didn't kill. What? I really need to have a plus mode, ass mode plus 10. This month, I'm going to plus 10 my ass mode. Or maybe next month. Ah. Tell me what I got to do. What do you mean with mileage? I mean, what do you mean by mileage? It's currently plus 10 right now. It won't be long. Are you saving diamonds to pull for 2 more helpers? Or are you like at plus 9 Nardas and then 1 helper? But since you do have Nardas, I feel like Gran will be a really good choice for you. because even though Ruffy is really good, if you're not gonna have your Ruffy at plus 12, better not use Ruffy at all. Third Rachel will be from Fate. Oh, you have one from Fate? So I'm assuming that you already have the one from the gifts. Oh yeah, that's Fate, dude. I'm brain dead. So you need, I guess you need one more from Gacha. So that's one more from Gacha and then one from Fate, and then you're done. But yeah, Gran is definitely a good pick. You can have her at +3 and like leave her at +3, or if you want to go all out, you can go higher. But +3 is already good for Gran. I don't know if you're interested in getting Ruffy, because if you want to use Ruffy, then you're gonna have to save up a lot of books and a lot of diamonds to get her to +12, because she isn't like Nardes or Gran. She needs +12, or else she is, no, just use a Michaela or a Stella, or even who is it? Who is the 4-star buffer? Serendia. Boing. Do-do-do-do-do-do. The Dalby. Oh no! The frick? Oh no. Dead. I'm really looking forward to X's Heroes. When are they going to announce the release for X's Heroes Global? I was expecting that they would be announcing it already early in January, but there's still no news about it, which sucks. Boink. 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 Dead. Okay, time to hop into Novus for now, because we ain't got no swords. We ain't got no swords. Lorraine. Ha! I'm a fighting rookie. I'm fighting a rookie. I hate to disappoint the audience. Yeah, dude. If you already have, if you currently have Michaela and Stella, you're fine. You're fine. You can go by not getting Refi because Michaela and Stella provides a lot of things together. Like Michaela takes HP, Stella heals, and then I feel like they were really meant for each other because Stella provides the curse immunity, and then Michaela provides, what is it? Attack interference and DOT immunity. So I feel like they're really good. Honestly, had I thought of it earlier, like back in November, that I could use Stella and Michaela, I would probably have not gotten Refi and maybe have gone with Gran. But I guess it was a good decision to go with Refi. But for a while, I felt for like a few weeks, I think a week or two, I kind of felt bad getting Refi on the +9, the free +9, because it took me like 1 or 2 weeks after it to get her to +12, or maybe 3 weeks, which kind of felt bad because I couldn't take advantage of her range. So yeah, definitely stay with Stella and Michaela, get Gran, and then get your Nardas +12, and that will carry you to like a long way. That would surely carry you to, if you attack enough times, you would get to Ruby with that, just because Nardas is really has a very strong impact right now. So yeah, actually Nardas is if you want to climb arena, you have to be using Nardas. If you're not using Nardas, it's hard. It's a bit difficult to go forward because Nardas is very strong. Like the range and the +12 is just he is overpowered, just like Christina. Like the most overpowered mercenaries right now is Nardas, Christina, and yeah, that's it. Those are the top for me. Those are the top 2 most strongest mercenaries right now. Meta mercenaries. Nardas and Christina. Also, Iris is very overpowered right now in Novus Arena. Like my win rate on offense on Novus Arena is very high just because of her. She is very strong. Like she is very strong to open with because she has a really big range, and you also want to open with her so that she gets taunt. She has 100% defense right now, I think. Yep, 100% defense. She is very good. She overpowered. And I feel like she is going to be meta for a really long time, primarily because Novus Arena, there are no mercenaries with permanent immunity, so she's going to be really good. And also she does have an advanced charm, which means if you remove the charm, the advanced charm with Serendia, the charm will still be there. She's very strong. She also has a charm counter. It's like 1 million, a bajillion charms in her kit. Also, I have a really good win rate with my current formation right now. It's a fun formation. It feels very safe because I have so many taunts. Boink. Boink. Boink, charm everything. My Rignet though has really bad runes. It can't one-shot a Carlson. So I feel like I really need to change the runes for Rignet, because I want her to one-shot the Carlson, because Carlson is usually the target for Rignet because she does go later in the turn, and I want her to be reliable and get rid of everything she hits. Hey, hey, hey. Take this off now. I'm gonna check Reddit for a bit. Let's see what's going on in Reddit. Let's see what's going on in Reddit. So far, no loss. No loss. What's up, Reddit? What's up, Reddit? What's up, Rebecca? Quickest way to get legend skill books. Unfortunately, the quickest way to get legendary skill books is there is no way to get legendary skill books quick. You can only get 2 at every month. You got no choice. Sell your soul to hell and go through Evil Castle at that time. Quickest way is to buy a legend skill book package. There is no way to get legendary skill books faster if you're free to play. That's just the way it is. How good is Ass Mode? Just recently pulled Ass Mode and I was wondering if I should invest in him. I have 4 legend skill books and my team right now is Ruffy plus 11, Olivia plus 0, Velfern plus 3, Valzia plus 0, Crowley plus 10, Cecilia plus 10, Benzina plus 13, Dolby plus 13, Christina plus 13, Foxy plus 9. I'd say Ass Mode is really good. Christina is awesome with that 100% defense and stuff, but Ludmilla taunt ignore. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the thing about Christina is that like she's not just like good because she has defense and immunity. She is good because she counters something in the game that's very cancerous, which is Lucius, and you kind of really need to counter Lucius, or else you're gonna have a hard time in arena. He is, for me, the most overpowered thing in arena right now. Well, probably not. Okay, Nardas, Christina, and Lucius are very powerful, but the thing about Christina is that she counters something very important. While Ludmila, however she may be called, is I don't know. I think her goal is to. I'm actually thinking. Ludmila would be really good if you have her on the same lane with Nardas, assuming that Nardas is 3 blocks on the back. But I feel like once Ludmila will be in the game in global, which will I'm assuming it will be this month or early February. I feel like people will start putting Nardis and Levia in the front line just to avoid Ludmila. And more people are going to put tanks on the back. Like Benzina and Dalvi would be more relevant once Ludmila is in the game because they can tank. They can. Wait, I'm actually thinking, can Dalvi tank Ludmila? Ludmila does have a really low base attack, and she does need a lot of buff to really like have her fixed damage kill stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how much damage she deals like on what's it? Dalvi. I also forgot. Does she ignore defense or does she deal fixed damage? I think she only ignores defense. So she will really need, like for example, if she hits a Dalvi, she will need a lot of attack because Dalvi has damage reduction and he also has agility. So I don't know if she can one-shot Dalvi. I don't know about that. Though I do think, like personally, if you're going to ask me if Christina or Ludmila is better, I would say Christina is still better. Primarily because Christina is very overloaded. She has one of the most important things, which is multi-attack 5 times, which is I don't even know why they did that. That's overpowered. And then she has a DOT, which is very good for Glacia. So she counters 2 important things, Lucius and Glacia. And then she also does a lot of damage because she deals more damage. Like she has an additional attack. And then also she has a 100% defense, which makes her not die to reflect, especially with Refi being a very pretty much a staple in arena. And then she also has immunity, so she doesn't get cursed counter. She doesn't need Stella or Michaela, which I just think Christina is really good because she pairs really well with Refi, since Refi doesn't have an immunity. She doesn't give immunity, any form of immunity, curse or attack interference or DOT. I feel like that's why Christina is really good. Ludmila is kind of niched. It's like if people start putting tanks in the back lane, Ludmila would become less relevant really quick. So I just feel like Christina is really overloaded and she puts in more to the battle compared to Ludmila. But I feel like honestly I want to use both Ludmila and Christina because they're both really good. Just that Christina has a lot more uses. Hey there, Coco Alte. Hey Zaf, can you explain what to pick for Jumpstart for each day nowadays? I look at your old vids, but it's 2 months old. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check. Where is it? Where can I find a photo for? I'm gonna try to find a photo for it. Where is that photo for the Jumpstart? Jumpstart. Where is it? I need to find a photo first. Are you just starting the game now, or have you already picked? Because honestly though, the picks on like Guitar Rock, Guitar Rock, and Tachibana has made guides for it already. And what was relevant 2 months ago is still relevant right now. So okay, for the 5-star warriors, it's Anastasia, Wilhelmina, Dalvi, Foxy. Okay, I'm just gonna go Christina. Anastasia, nope. Wilhelmina, nope. She's not relevant right now, especially because Christina is very meta. Dalvi is still really good pick. She does need a plus 12 to really maximize her turns on Fox form. Foxy is nope. Alieneer is a hard nope. Sigmund is like nope. Hanya is a big no. Jin is a big no. Elijah is no, very niche, and she's not good. So on the 5-star warriors, definitely your choice would be Christina or Dalvi, because Christina is really good. She is, I think, the top 1 warrior right now. And then there's also Dalvi. You're in your day 2. Okay, let's check day 2. So you did pick your warrior already. You pick your warrior already. So day 2 is the support, right? The 4-star support. So we have Ceres. Ceres is good. Serendia is really good. John is not so great anymore, especially because you can't combo Akka and John in Novice Arena right now because it's just not a thing anymore. Naressa is a nope. Sarubia is a nope. Kuwik is niche. You can use Kuwik to counter Nardus in normal arena. Like you can't really find people using Kuwik often. But for me personally, I would have wanted to build him. But the thing about Kuwik is that he needs a lot of HP. Like I think, let's say around 4.5k HP to counter Nardus. But I think he is really good. The thing is that his buffs is removable. That's probably why people don't use him. Elijah is very niche. Vincent, nope. Ebony, nope. Anais can be used in Novice Arena because because immunity is really good. Immunity is really good in Arena right now, but it doesn't matter as much when you're on offense, because when you're on offense you can just use, look, like as my team right now, I'm using Eris. You can use something to counter certain things, while Anais does give a buff that's immunity to every single debuff, but it's shorter than the 3 stars. Anais, I think, is only 12 turns, while the 3-star immunity buffers like Eris give 20 turns. So for the 4-star supports, I would definitely go with either Ceres. If you're using something like Christina and you already have her at plus 15, she will not need Ceres because she will have immunity. But Ceres, like ever since the game started, Ceres was always good because she provides curse immunity, which is very important when you're fighting something like, when you go against like something like Olivia and you get curse countered. So she's very good, but I feel like you should just go with Serendia. Serendia can go plus 15 now, and she's really strong in both Novice Arena, and she can also be used in normal arena because she good. She has cleanse. She has a really 60% attack scaling, like 160 times 60%. 60% attack scaling attack buff, and she also cleanses debuffs. Let's go to the next day, which is a 5-star defenders. We have Cecilia. Cecilia is very niche. I would not go for her. Cowley is good. Reckless is situational. I personally use Reckless because I like Reckless and it's what I base my name on. So I like her. She is very good on defense. Like my defense has gotten better when ever since I put her back on defense. Aaron is nope. Glacia is good. Okay, Glacia, you can get her +9, but the thing about Glacia is that you need her to be +15 so that you can get her frozen thing, which makes her immune to additional damage, which is why she is strong. So unless you can, if you cannot get your Glacia to +15, do not get Glacia because she needs +15. If she is not +15, she is not great. Yeah, the thing about I'm in the same boat. Like I have Glacia, but I can't use her yet because I do not have her at +15. So Zenith is very niche. Do not get her. If you like to strategize on, if you like to make a strategy on Guild Wars, maybe just don't get Zenith. She's not a beginner thing. Seer, I think you get her for free, or you don't anymore. I don't know, but she's not as good as she was before. Arkan is like a big no. Diomaron is a nope. Kaelin is not so good. So definitely on the 5-star defenders, you either get Cowley, Glacia, or Cecilia. Like Cecilia is good because there is no other mercenary that can do what Cecilia does, which is absorb an attack, an AoE attack. And but I feel like it's going to be either Glacia or Cowley. So if you can get if you're confident, if you're willing to like really go to +15 with Glacia, then get Glacia. But do remember that before +15, she will not be able to do what she does best, which is tank additional damage. Cowley, however, is really good. For me, Cowley is still really good because she has the biggest HP pool in the game right now, and it's really strong. And Cowley can tank Nardas if it's only single buff or has no buff. But Cowley has the best chance of tanking Nardas right now, of course, except for Glacia, but Glacia needs +15. However, Cowley just needs to be like 6-star to get her max HP. And also, you kind of want to get her to +12 to maximize her damage reduction to tank Nardas. So yeah, it's either Cowley or Glacia. Both are good, but if you were to ask me for the meta, it's Glacia. But you need her to be at +15. Yeah, let's proceed to the next J. So it's either Glacia or Cowley. Cowley is good right away. Glacia, however, needs to ramp up. For the 4-star warriors, I'm just gonna go straight ahead and pick Corette because Corette is the strongest option in here right now. Nia is good, but now that we have Christina, Nia is not really relevant anymore. And then Corette can be used in both. I mean, if you're just starting out, you can definitely use Corette. She is very strong, and she is also strong in Novice Arena. For the 4-star defenders, where do we have here? Definitely Iris. For the 4-star defenders, you definitely want to go for Iris because as you can see on my team right now, Iris is very strong. She is like probably the strongest mercenary in Novice Arena. Probably around next to Craig, but I feel like she is the strongest right now. Look, she survives that. For the 4-star magicians, it's a very obvious choice. If you do not have Hell at +9, if you do not have your Hell yet, definitely get Hell because she is still going to really help you in campaign. and Evil Castle. So definitely go for Hell. Go for Hell. That sounds so weird. Who else am I missing? Yeah. So we have the six devils. So before I talk about the the six devils, you have to tell me if you've purchased any of the six devils, because they are all good. Probably not Alec. I mean, Alec is good, but not as good as when we get Veronia plus 15. So anyways, I'm gonna talk about the six devils. So for the six devils, Nardus is probably is the strongest one. Nardus is the devil that would make the most impact because of his range and his really high damage. 5-star support. Oh, I forgot. I didn't see the 5-star support. I can't. I'm just randomly clicking the image. Oh. The 5-star supports. We have Michaela, Floria, Stella, Idolin. So small. Idolin. Vinaka, Laura, Veronia, Helena, Themis, and I forgot her, Mary. So definitely the strongest one in this pool is Michaela. Yeah, it is. You definitely want to go for Michaela because Michaela is actually still very strong even until now because she provides really high crit damage, a high attack. She also provides a 10% defense and 10% crit. And what else? Yeah. I would say Michaela is the strongest. She also provides something, what did I say? Attack interference immunity and DOT immunity, which is good to fight against Dalvi. And what else? Other DOT like Catherine. Some people said if you pick Michaela, you can skip Refi and pick Nardus for damage. Yeah, definitely. If you're going to go for Michaela, I mean, out of the choices on the supports, Michaela is the strongest. She is definitely the strongest because she is the only one that has plus 15 as of the moment. So, like, even Michaela is just really strong. She provides so much damage. So definitely go for Michaela. And the thing about Refi, okay, let's go to if it is enough for you. No, definitely go for Michaela. Like, Michaela is the most flexible among all of the supports that are in the pool, are in the selection. So let's go with the six devils. My goodness, it's I'm clicking the wrong thing all the freaking time. The six devils. I'm just gonna go ahead. So for the six devils, the one that's going to make the most impact is Nardus, because he has a really long range. He has Ignore Taunt, which is very good if you're on offense because you can guarantee yourself so much safety on offense. And then the next one would probably be Gran. The thing about, so here's the thing about Refi. If Refi is, you need to get her to plus 12 right away. If you cannot get her to plus 12 and you do not intend to get her to plus 12, then you are better off not getting Refi and just using Michaela and then Stella or Serendia. Like, Refi needs plus 12. She cannot live without plus 12. And then we have Gran. Gran is really good. Like, I wouldn't pick Gran on the plus 9, the free plus 9, because Gran can live with plus 3. Gran can live with plus 3. And then there's Alec. Alec is not I would say Alec is not good, primarily because he doesn't have 100% defense. That means he will die to counter, especially with right now Refi is everywhere. Alec will die to the reflect. Who was the last one? We have Celia, and then who was the last one? Angelica. Angelica also. Angelica is one of probably the most expensive among all the 6 devils, because if you want to really maximize Angelica, you want to have her at plus 12, because I mean plus 15, because plus 15 is when she gets her maximum range, her extra tile. I forgot though if she needs. I think she only needs plus 12 for the 100% defense, but she is not as impactful. Like let's compare. Plus 12 Angelica is not as impactful as a plus 12 Nardus. So yeah, that's a thing. So if you're going to pick your plus 9, I would definitely recommend Nardus because he's really good. He is probably the strongest attacker in the game right now. And then maybe just get Gran on your ancient coins. Get your Gran to plus 3 and you're going to be good for arena. Like honestly, if you're a beginner, I would definitely suggest you get Nardus and then you save all your diamonds and get him to plus 12. And then work on your other 5-star mercenaries with a plus 12. And work on CHRISTINA, most likely. Because CHRISTINA is the next most impactful thing right now. Because she is overpowered. She is very overpowered right now. Let's hop back into arena. CHRISTINA is really strong. Or is it? Also, since you have Levia, I mean, Levia's in a weird spot right now. Because she's still good, just not as good as Nardus. But if you do get Nardus and you have Levia, then you're going to have a good time in arena. Why one day? Oh. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Is skill transfer worth 1,000 gems? Nope, it is not worth. Do not ever skill transfer. Do not ever do that. Do not ever skill transfer. It's very expensive and it's just not worth it. Before, back in our days, like last year, skill transfer was worth it. Now it isn't worth it because there's so much free skill books right now. Like the game is giving out so many free skill books. It's just not worth it to use your diamonds because you need to use your diamonds. You need to use your what? You need to use your diamonds for pulls. You need to use your diamonds for helpers. So definitely do not skill transfer. Glacia RNG in a nutshell. Eden. I'm assuming, like, yeah, later this month, the end of this month, we will get Ludmilla, and then next month, on February, we're going to get Eden and Veronia helpers. I also have a lot of mileage right now. What should I aim for summon right now? Christina Companion or Nara's Companion? I'm thinking. Christina or Nardus? it is probably going to be easier to get 4 Christina companions. That's a tough question. That's a tough question. Because it's still all an RNG. But if you're going to ask me, this is just a personal opinion, I would get Christina to plus 15 first. And then plus 9 artists. I don't know, that's a really hard question, dude. That's actually a difficult question. I'm still thinking. I would probably get Christina first to plus 15. I would get 4 Christina helpers. But Nardus is also good. But the thing about getting legendary helpers is that you need to be really lucky. Like, you need to be really lucky to get the helpers. Even if you have Levia. Make Levia move before Nardus. She'll wipe ran away. It's on Earth. It will survive longer. So yeah, back to the question. I personally would go Christina first. Primarily because it's easier to get 4. It's easier to get 4. Well, you do only need... I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's harder. I don't know which is harder. 4 Christina helpers or 2 Nardus helpers. I don't know. Because if you want to get pity on Nardus helpers, you will need 18,000 diamonds for helper. So you need 36,000 diamonds to get 2 Nardus helpers. And then another helper from the Fate system, so you get yourself 3, enough to get you to plus 12. Christina, however, only needs 6,000 diamonds per helper, like for the pity. So 24k would get you to plus 15 Christina. So I don't know, dude. It's depends on your judgment. Like, personally, I would go Christina because Nardus. I mean, okay, based on my experience, I did not get Nardus to plus 12 right away. I did use him at plus 10, and he was still good by then. It's just that it's hard when you have a Nardus that's not plus 12, and you go against an enemy that has a Nardus that is plus 12. You feel me? But the thing is, you also have to consider, Nardus will die to counter from Gran or Chalkle. It's a hard decision, dude. Maybe you should just save. Maybe you should just save, and then... Since we do get a lot of free scrolls from the surprise event, maybe test your luck out and see if you can get Christina helpers. And if you do get lucky on your free scrolls, let's say you get 1 Christina helper or 2 Christina helpers on the free scrolls, then I would definitely just go on pulling for the Christina helpers to get her to plus 15. But also, since you need Christina to be plus 15, you also need her soul gears. So the question is, do you have her soul gears? Or how many soul gears do you have of her? That's a difficult question. Because you also have to remember, if you want to have your Christina plus 15, you have to have her soul gears. And soul gears is another shitty thing you need to deal with RNG. Thank goodness they did add the pity for the soul gears, so you can get a soul gear. Gosh, I'm sweating so much. My underarm is so sweaty. So at least now you do have the pity for soul gears. Hey! Also guys, if you have information you want me to try out, put them on the chat and I will try them out for you. Just make sure I have the mercenaries. Oh no! Oh no, I live. Boink. Oh, anything on Discord? Dude, I need to pee.
何人も苦しめはしません。戦いを終わらせなければ。
Hey, what's up? I'm back. I'm back. You're welcome, dude. You're very welcome. Oh, what the frick is going on with this shit? What is this? What the frick? I got some shit sticking out of me. What is this shit? Da 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 da. Hey. Mamo? Where's the Mamoneer? I didn't see it. I didn't see the Mamoneer. I mean, Mamo is still strong. But the thing about Mamo is that Mamo is a warrior. I mean, she's a defender, but her role is pretty much being a warrior. But the thing about Mamo is that she's really high investment, and the amount of effort you put on investing on Mamo compared to, like, say for example, invest on an Angelica, is you will get more from Angelica. I don't know why people still use Mamo. I mean, they probably just really I need to plus 10 my ass mode. Gosh, dude. Hey. Oh no! Oh wait. Is the sound still on? Damn. I don't know about balloon.
私たち結局分かり合えないままなのかな。
Yeah, the sound's still on. Or else we're gonna be so quiet here. Everyone, most people have been using, most Levias in Arena right now aren't plus 10 anymore. I feel like ever since Nardus became meta, Levia has been junked, been thrown away. I mean, I myself, I salvaged my Levia and put it on my Nardus and on my Refi. Oh no, Nardus only and Ass mode because she just isn't. She's not serving me as well as she did before. Though it really did take me a long while. I think 5 months to get her to plus 10. That's a long ass time. And then I just salvaged her. It's kinda sad. It's kinda sad, but you gotta do what you gotta do if you wanna get into the meta. There's a glacia. A plus 15 glacia. Boink. Christina, do your thing. Da-da-da-da-ding. Hey. So has any one of you played Arknights? Because I actually like Arknights. The problem with Arknights is that I really don't like the user interface. It looks really messy for me, and it's so hard for me to understand. I feel like I'm very stupid because I can't understand a user interface. Gosh, dude, I really need to plus 10 my ass mode. glacia? That's a glacia. Benzina is really good. Benzina is really good. I mean, like, some people would say Benzina isn't good, but she is good. She's very strong. What? That's not possible, dude. It probably ended the turn. It probably ended the turn during the Asmode attack, because Asmode will never be able to touch Dalvi in Fox form. He has no chance of touching Dalvi in Fox form because Asmode's attack gets reduced by defense, and Dalvi has 100% defense. It's just not possible. I didn't see it though, but it's not. It's Dalvi. Asmode can't get through Dalvi when she is in Fox form. It probably ended the Fox form during the Asmode attack. I feel like Asmode is going to be meta for. It's not that his meta, but Asmode is going to be really good for a long time. I really like Asmode. Probably my most favorite right now. Asmode is really cool. Like, nobody does anything like Asmode. I wonder if we're probably going to get to Ruby. There's no loss at the moment. That's 11 wins. 11 wins, 0 loss. That's good. Like, offense is really easy right now. Offense is really easy because of Nardus. Nartus. That's a dead Benzina. Dead Benzina. Boink. Let's go ahead and let's go dig more stuff on the group. Hey.
分かり合えないままなのかな。
Someone just posted on the group that said, I've been thinking of how great it would be if Brown Dust had an arena for 4 stars only, no 5 stars allowed, and no 3 stars or below. I think that would be nice. I actually think that would be nice because we get to use more 4 stars. We actually get to use more 4 stars because in Novus Arena right now, you only get to use 3 4-stars, and most of it is Craig, Belasir, Iris, and Ian. It's like it's like the same mercenaries in Novus, the same 4-stars in Novus Arena, because since you have limited 4-stars there, you really want to put something that's on meta. I win. But the problem is if we have one more arena for 4-stars, damn, it's gonna take a really long time to play the game. Because Novus Arena is already very long. Novus Arena takes a long time to finish. That's 30 swords per refill, and it already takes a long time. I feel like we're going to have to put our phone always on if we have one more kind of arena. Hey, hey. You know what? Underground Arena would have been good. If only people would pick faster. The problem with Underground Arena is that if you're picking, sometimes the opponent takes forever to pick, and it feels like a waste of time. Hey, still no loss. That's like 14 wins, 0 loss. At least we know that this formation is good. At least for Sapphire. Hope we can get to Ruby, so we can see some Ruby action.
私化け物みたい。
Oh, Ruby. What's this? Why is Arc Knights unavailable in my country though? Why is Arc Knights unavailable in my country? Why? I can't find it on the Play Store. What's going on the Gacha subreddit? Let's go ahead and check what's going on the Gacha gaming sub. That's a dead grand. What is that? plus 15, I think. Is the sound still on? It's Dorica Excitus 2, correct. Returns on 22nd January. Konosuba, Fantastic Days. What is this? What is this again? Konosuba Fantastic Days. Oh, it's a turn-based. Turn-based art. Oh, shit. Yay! We're on Sapphire 1. Dead ass mode. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's good. I'm probably gonna hit Sapphire right now, but the thing is that I would probably go back to, I'm probably going to hit Ruby right now, but I'm probably going to go back and hit Sapphire or Crystal once this day ends. Once the next day, once the arena day ends. That's just what it is. Black Clover Phantom Knights. Hello, Ryukwon Gaming. I still wondering, does people still set up different team on defense when they AFK or sleep, or just usually build one team for defense and attack? I can't really answer this question. I feel like people are using the same attack and offense team because personally for me, I do use Lecliss on my team on both offense and defense because I just like her. And I feel like I actually don't know. For me personally, I have the same team. I'm using the same team in offense and defense because it's really hard to put on a strong defense at the moment, primarily because Nardas is everywhere and Nardas pretty much decides who wins the battle. Like if he isn't countered, if he isn't countered when he attacks on round 2, then he will most likely decide. Like for example, that had I not have my Asmo there, my Nardas would die. But since he didn't die, he will clear everyone on round 2. I don't know. I feel like people have the same offense and defense right now because it's not really easy to. It's not doable to make. It's hard. Nardas makes it really hard to make an offense and defense team. Like you just want to have an offense team. Unless by different teams you put in Lecliss on defense and remove her on offense. Like for example, in my team right now, probably if I had Glacia, I would use Glacia in the spot of Lecliss on offense, and then I would use Lecliss on defense. Yeah. Nardas is like the game is all about Nardas right now. It's all about whose Nardas gets to go first. That's why you really want Nardas to go first. Like, let's say for example, you have both Levia and Nardas on your team. You still want Nardas to go first if you're on offense. Because if you're on the same lane with an enemy Nardas and your Nardas goes second, you're gonna get wiped by the enemy Nardas. Good evening, sexy egg. It's 3:49 a.m. here, so it's more like good morning, but it's not good. It's just the morning. But good evening, wherever you are. Dude, my eye about to drop. But I want to get to Ruby. See that? See that? That's 20 wins. 20 wins, no loss. So we can say that the formation I have right now is good. It's good. It's a Kyria. It's a Kyria. Plus 15. Oh no! Fuck. I jinxed it. Damn. Did the enemy have Cecilia? I jinxed it. Oh, that's one loss. Dude, my neck. Ouch. Damn, what's this? What's this shit? Yeah. Cecilia Cecilia can absorb Nardas. The problem is that she's hard. Like for example, look at that. The enemy has Cecilia in the front, but I have an ass mode, so it's gonna clear that. Cecilia will also get wiped by Dalvi. Like Cecilia is very situational. It's hard to make Cecilia to make Nardas hit Cecilia. It's very situational. That's why I use Ass Mode to clear Cecilia, so that I wouldn't have a problem with her. Like the only reason Ass Mode wouldn't be able to kill Cecilia if Cecilia has really high defense. But once I get my Ass Mode to +10, it will not have any problem with any Cecilia. It's gonna rip everything, including Levia. So that's nice. The chickens are already up. Nope. My Ass Mode right now is +9, and I am very proud of it. Because I salvaged my Levia to get my Ass Mode there. He is currently +9. And I think I need, I don't know, 800 ancient coins, so that I can get his all his soul gears. Oh no! I forgot, I don't have gold. I don't have gold to max his soul gears. So I need to save gold so that I can max his soul gears. What day is it today? It's Saturday. Sunday. It's Sunday. I need to do the gold dungeon so that I can have gold to +10 my Ass Mode. I am so hyped to get my Ass Mode to +10 because I feel like I'm really going to be using him for a long time because he's really good. I mean, Ass Mode has always been good. Like, even before, Ass Mode has always been good. The problem back, like, let's say last year, like early when the game launched, globally launched, the problem with Ass Mode is that we didn't have Stella and Michaela to help him, like, really help him get enough crit damage at +6. That was a problem with Ass Mode before, but now that we have really OP buffers, it's not a problem anymore. That's why he's more relevant now. So pretty much the new buffers, the new supports have made him relevant. If you're gonna use, you can use Ass Mode +0 though, but you would need a lot of crit damage. You would definitely need Michaela and Stella together before you can use Ass Mode if you want to use Ass Mode +0. Oh, that's a Beliath. Beliath is also something I want to use. Unfortunately, I'm too poor to use Beliath, so it's a no from me. Yeah, Isabel. Isabel is really good. Isabel has like really high crit damage. I think she has the highest. She gives the most crit damage, I think. How much does Michaela have? Michaela only has, I don't know, 60, 65, and Isabel has, I don't know, 80, 90 something. So I feel like Isabel has the highest crit damage buff. Well, wait. There's Eidolon, but Eidolon is kind of situational. So let's just say Isabel has the highest crit damage buff. And Isabel is also really good for Ass Mode, because since Ass Mode does not attack, he does not get countered by the enhancement nullifier. So Isabel and Ass Mode is really good together. How to up CHRISTINA to +15? Use skill books? Well, from +1 to +9, you need skill books, and then +10 to +15, you need all of the soul gears, and then you need all the soul gears for +1, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 is companions. So you need 5 companions, and then all of the soul gears to get to +15. But also do remember that, hey there, Justin, what's up? If what was I saying? Dude, I cannot get distracted. I instantly forget what I'm talking about. What was I talking about? You need, yeah. You need the soul gears. Dude, I have an attention span of a goldfish. Oh yeah. Before you get companions, do remember that you can get 1 free companion. It's not free, but kind of free on the Fate system, so you really only have to pull for 4 helpers on the gacha. And then you get 1 on the Fate. How many stores do you have? 8 more. How many lost? Only 1 loss. Can we get to Ruby? Go get to Ruby. We're gonna get to Ruby. We're gonna get to Ruby. There's something in my neck. I have this lump in my neck and it kind of hurts. It's weird. Weird as fuck. I need to stop swearing. I need to stop swearing. It's not good. It's not good for the video. What the fuck? My screen just turned off. I was shook. I thought my computer was gonna turn off itself. Because I'm using an old computer, and sometimes this computer just decides to shut itself off. Ouch. Hey, is anyone of you hyped for Wild Rift? If you don't know what Wild Rift is League of Legends. League of Legends on mobile. And I'm kind of hyped for it. Like, I do play League now. Like, I do still play. I started playing League again, I think last week. Or back in December. I started playing League again, and I'm very hyped for League to be on mobile, because I do not like Mobile Legends. I do not like that game. I do want to play League on my phone. So yeah, I'm hyped. I don't know when it's gonna come. It's probably gonna come on the first half of... I thought it was gonna come on January this month, but it didn't. It isn't. I don't think so. Magia. Tarma Saga. Dude, the chickens. What's up, dude, the chickens? Oh no. Freaking taunt. But I think... yeah, it's dead. Everybody dead. Asmo, do your thing. Blink. Boink. Dead. Oh, it's not yet dead.
歯ごたえのない相手よ。
Honkai Impact 3. What was it? The game that's coming this year? Genshin Impact. That also looks really good. Genshin Impact is like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it's a mobile RPG art. I don't know, people call the games MMORPG, but I just really don't think anything on mobile is qualified to be called an MMORPG because it just doesn't feel massive enough to be called an MMO. Like, mobile is very small, everything is small, there aren't really a lot of people at the same time. Like, there could be a lot of people playing it, but I'm pretty sure you won't be seeing all of them all at the same time, which defeats the definition of MMO, which is massive multiplayer. Massive MMO. Massive multiplayer online. I think that's MMO. How can I forget?
また始めおったか。
Black Desert Mobile. Black Desert Mobile. Sorceress update. That's 1 million downloads. I am pretty positive that it's all going to die eventually. Yeah? Which one? The enemy team? Or my team? Which team? The A-Trax team? Plus 10 ass mode. Oh, my neck. Damn.
私たち結局分かり合えないままなのかな。
We're about to get to Ruby. I don't know, maybe links are disabled on live chat because I also can't click anyone. Can I click anyone? Oh, I can. There's something wrong with my neck right now. Am I dying? Because if I'm dying... Yay! Reckless is doing me really good right now. I'm really glad I have her back. The only thing I don't like about Reckless is that her curse counter isn't permanent, which means she will not be able to counter Nardus. But if they do somewhere in time change her counter into a permanent counter, that'd be really nice, because by then she would be a really good Nardus counter. But that would be bad. That would be bad because people would start using her, and I wouldn't feel special anymore. I don't encounter Reckless a lot in Arena. I feel like if you encounter a Reckless in Arena, that's going to be me. I just don't see her often. Am I the only one using her? Ouch, that hurt. Ouch. Oh no! I lose. I cannot get through that Angelica. Ah, that's sad. That's why sometimes I want to put my Nardus in the front, because of I'm done. I can't win. That's sad. Yeah, once Reckless gets plus 15, I am going to plus 15 Reckless, because yeah, I can't get through Angelica. The only thing I have there to clear Angelica is Nardus and Dalvi, and Dalvi will not be attacking that Angelica. Yeah, once we get plus 15 Reckless, I am going to get plus 15 Reckless, because Reckless is my name. I started playing the game re-rolling for Reckless, and I used her from the start of the game until somewhere in last year, November I think, or before that. And now I'm gonna start using her again, because I need to go back to my roots. I need to start using Reckless again. I need to know where I came from. Oh, just let me get to Ruby. Let me get to Ruby. Dead Dalvi. Dead Dalvi. Boink. At least that was 28 wins and 3 losses. Reckless? Yeah. You can actually. She's actually fine plus 0. Because if you want her to get her damage reduction, to max out her damage reduction, you want her to be plus 6. But the thing about that is that even though she is plus 6, she will still get one shot by pretty much everything. So actually, people leave her at plus 0. If you're going to put her on defense, she's fine plus 0. Because even though she is plus 10, she will still get one shot. So it's pretty much it's the same thing. Plus 10, plus 0, it's the same thing. She is very good in offense right now, on defense right now. Because people often are going below 5 turns. Like, they have their Christina at turn 5 or turn 4. Like, an example, me, for example, I have my Christina attack at turn 5, which means if I do encounter an enemy Reckless, my Christina will get taunted, which is really a big deal, because the first turn makes a big difference in Arena, Like if you're going to go first, you're gonna want to clear a bunch of stuff. And if you get baited by a Reckless, that could possibly be really bad. Oh, let's check the defense. Let's check the defense. Let's go ahead and check the defense with Reckless so that I can easily show it. Let's check out some of my defense. Let's check here. One. Where's one? Where is one? A 1, 2. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see this for example. Yes, Reckless is, I think, really good right now, especially because people are having less mages. Like last month, before Benzina and Christina, people have so many mages and supports that Reckless wasn't really that great. But now that Christina and Benzina are here, people have lesser mages now. See that? Da-da-dang! That saved my Michaela. And I'm gonna rip that. And I'm gonna rip that Grand. Da-da-da-da-dang! Oh no, it didn't. What? I still won though, so that's what matters. Let's go ahead and see another one. My defense win rate before was like somewhere around 20%, but once I switched my Reckless back, I started getting more wins. Turn 6, turn 5, that's a turn 5 Mia. So for this case, my Lucius would have been dead if not for my Reckless. Yeah, Refi is very strong. Refi is probably the most future-proof among the legendaries, because Refi is a support and she will always have a good... Refi has an insane tile. See that? That's a my Lucius was saved. Was that anything? Yeah, Refi is very future-proof because she isn't really an attacker. Like, let's say if it's a warrior, it's eventually going to get countered by something. Refi, however, is not going to be countered by anything unless it's turn 6. Oh, so that's not gonna work. Unless what was I saying? 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 LV. Like the only thing that would counter Refi if there's a new mercenary that's going to inflict buff prohibition. That's the only way. Refi is very future proof. She's really good. She gives crit damage, attack. She can cleanse. She gives a counter. She gives a healing. And she also has her own immunity, so she's very good. She's very, very strong. She also has an insane range, which is just stupid big range, and it's going to make her relevant for quite a long time, probably forever, because they also cannot power creep Refi. I mean, if they're going to power creep Refi, they would need to release a new legendary to power creep her, because if she's going to get power creeped by a normal 5-star, that wouldn't make sense. So that Christina is going to hit Reckless. It doesn't matter anyway because it's going to hit the Dolphy. Oh, oh wow! It survived! What? Survived Angelica? Probably didn't crit. Probably did not crit. That's probably why it survived. Wow, it survived Angelica. And it's plus 15. Anyway, I think we need 2 more wins. Yeah, probably. But the thing with Ruffy is that she has a very big range, and I really doubt they're going to give Belia the same range as Ruffy. So unless Belia gets the same range as Ruffy, she's not really going to power creep her, because Ruffy's role is primarily she's good because you can play around your formations in like really different ways because of her big range. And I feel like if Belyath gets the same range as Ruffy, it's going to be really overpowered. Because that's like zombies for everyone. That's like a zombie team. I think that's going to be too overpowered. That's not going to happen. It's too strong. Ah, I don't have any more swords to get to Ruby. Give Belly a zombie. Enemy max HP, fixed damage counter. Can't wait for the 22 plus 15 generator for the next couple years. Oh, you're going to get your refuge to plus 15? What? I'm a bit confused. I need one more sword! I need one more sword to get to Ruby. No! And the chickens are really awake now. Dude, move. Oh, let's go do the dailies. Damn, dude, that's a dream. I want to get my refuge to plus 15, but I'm too poor. I'm too poor. I still need two refi helpers. So, not right now. I want to get her to plus 15 though. I want to get her to plus 15. If only I was rich enough. Zaratan. Oh no! This is the wrong team, I think. Oh, this is a bad. I don't care. I really don't care. Go. This team is not optimized. As you can see, my Veltor has no runes. My Lecliss is on double defense. But Cowley is enough to get to the maximum reward. Oh, what plus is your Nardus now? Damn, dude, plus 14 already? That's so lucky. Oh, something died. Which was it? Anyway, dude, I'm probably going. I'm gonna go to bed after this. I'm not really feeling well right now. Like there's something wrong with my neck. There's like a lump in my neck right now, and I feel like I need to sleep. I need to rest. Yeah, Nardus +3, 2 books, 1 comp. Yeah, +3 is already good in Nardus. Because +3 you already get. What do you get +3? Is that the taunt ignore? You already got +3. +6 you wanted +6 to like really have the permanent taunt. Permanent taunt ignore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off now. So to everyone who came to the stream, Don Hugh, Go God Oko, Mr. Protagonist, Cool Alte, and Sexy Egg, and you, my dude, Ryukwon Gaming, Justiniala. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm not feeling well right now, so I'm gonna go. I'll see you in the next stream, and hope you're gonna have a good day. It's currently 4:23 a.m. and I think it's about time I go to sleep now because I might suddenly die on the stream. Just kidding. Anyway, dude, Ryukwon Gaming, thank you for coming to the stream, and I guess I'll see you in the next stream if I'm still alive by then. And yeah, I want to pump Nardus to 12, but I want Asmode +6. Lucius, definitely go for Asmode. After +3 Nardus, you should go to +6 Asmode because Asmode is really good. I've used Asmode +6 for a while, and don't use Livia. Just don't use Livia. Livia's not like so awesome right now, but yeah, I'm really gonna go now. I might pass out. I might die. I might die in my sleep right now. So anyway, thank you for coming to the stream. I'll see you someday. Goodbye.